Let's see what he has to say. Also, it's like 20 degrees outside, and I swear to God, all he needs to learn to shit faster. It's good music. It's the boys!
All present and accounted for. Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder. But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
Bitch, you didn't have this thing.
I really don't know what we'd do without you.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you.
Sid just showed up and is like, my work is done.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of star-faring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you.
Omega's gonna be a bad
In case you're
mamma
wondering
jamma.
about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Okay, I wasn't worried about payment at all, Sid. You son of a bitch.
So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
You gonna call it the High Wind?
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore
real stupid.
unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louis
no,
not
they're gonna
fought
do it to
protect
us.
this world. And in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here.
Grandpappy Louis. That's the name of the ship.
hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The Starship Ragnarok.
There it is, baby. We're getting all the Final Fantasy tropes.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
God damn, it's a card. It's all the beast tribes. Holy shit. Wait, where's the Namazu?
What are you all doing here?
Where's the fucking Namazu?
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of
But
course need
I
the
know
power
that
of
I know
the
they didn't
Mother
summon a
Crystal.
primal, but the
Given
Namazu
its immense
should still
size,
be
however,
here.
transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines.
I knew I had one job.
But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Wait, what?
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Oh.
Care to explain for our benefit?
We're gonna have them create
As you may
all
have
the
witnessed
crystals
in
for us.
Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning
Bernie
as
up
we
there
know
with
it.
what?
A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrits' magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed! While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Wait.
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
What?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From
Yeah.
what I've read in Charlian tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief.
Yeah, we should probably get rid of
Beings
that.
thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast,
This is real weird as a
our
summoner.
creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that
Son of a
rubbish,
bitch.
so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
Yeah, I also did like 800 fucking quests for you
Where
guys.
others vilified and
Each.
suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
And a bunch of quests. Like a lot of them.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
So wait, they're gonna give us a bunch of primals and then we're just gonna throw the primals in the reactor and be like, here we go.
Sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
I think we should just throw... I don't even know.
May we have a moment?
Oh.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
What'd you get? Giant ass fucking tomb. There's an
Multiple
iPhone.
teleportation devices, one for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
Oh, great.
There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
What I'm hoping for. I don't know.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Yurion J, not now. Don't do this shit to me.
Looks like everything is in order.
Thank you, Living Way.
So I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
They better do a slow shot of us like taking off into the sky with all the city like leaders looking at us and shit. I'm gonna be pissed if they don't. Okay, same dialogue. Agleaf. Although Xenos could just like fucking show up and like slash this thing in two, and then that's how the game ends. Upon boarding the Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. 1 second. Yep, we can do it. Here we go. Level 90, by the way. Oh, shit. What a dumb game. Yes. Perfect.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
Yeah, we good. I got my hat.
Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
Whoa.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
Yep.
The preparations for the summonings are complete.
I'm glad they turned him down. Thanks, bunnies.
In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
Of course, it's the 14th plan.
The gates are open.
Up.
You may depart when
Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down.
So, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly.
What?
Try it again, with feeling.
We're gonna have Alphino do the honors.
Me? But I...
Yeah.
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
Don't fuck this up.
If you all insist.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond. Ragnarok, engage.
Pretty good, pretty good. Hit the goddamn bunny.
Engage.
Just puts his head on there. This is so stupid and good at the same time. Now here's the thing. Oh fuck yeah, they're doing it. Are we gonna come out of the fucking? Oh, we're okay. showing up behind the mountain. What the hell? That's a weird looking spaceship. Is Xenos gonna like jump onto the fucking ship? Oh, that's okay. Oh, right. Oh, Jesus. I was like, oh, God, the fucking primals are all here. Yeah, that's the one point I'll call back. They're all showing up. Worst primal. Get off my best primal.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater indignity.
Do not sulk so. For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter.
You tell him, Susano.
Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So
That's great.
Let us revel!
You love to see it. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb fucking primal.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Great. Never seen an entity so excited to just be turned into fuel. This is wild. There we go.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
He's asleep. They're mine.
All's well. Fantastic, even.
So, okay. I got a lot
Thanks
of
to the
questions.
power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within protected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
What does that mean?
All right. Let's go over some points of caution. Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Great.
That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours.
Do we only got one use?
Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive, and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Oh boy, here we go. Yep.
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
It's probably Xenos. Never mind. Xenos can't do that.
Greetings.
Oh, fuck. Creepy little anime girl.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Unfortunately. Medion.
So this is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris.
Uh-huh.
Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand.
I don't know. You guys were waving a lot of death
All
flags.
life
I thought
is
that was
destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control.
Medion would have a giant Twitter account, you know?
There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky.
She did used to be a blue bird, you're right. You're
Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and
She was
silent.
the first verified user.
Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met.
Guys, you're not supposed to rationalize what they're...
I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
Guys, what are we... Come on! What are we doing here?
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels.
Okay.
And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours.
Oh.
Suffocated and extinguished now.
Didn't like that. Fucking horror game.
I can't breathe. You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life.
Why does it get so loud? Well, he's the first one to go. Am I going to wake up and no one's here? Nope, they're all here. Except for Thancred.
By the Fury. Thancred?
Meteion has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
I have no idea what to expect.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look. Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So we're just not gonna... Okay.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End. In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Oh.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Nice.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. The environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Wild. Damn, it's fucking big too. Oh no, they've got a base called Omicron. Oh no. I can't guarantee it'll be of help in these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provisions note in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once. Why is the S? Is that an epsilon? Or a sigma? What is that? Try as he might, Alphino can't find, or can find no sign of Thancred. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely, I suspect, that given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that. Let's find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Gary Gygax. Dude, why is there so much spell seed on these? Fuck. Ugh. Too much spell speed. Wait a minute. What happens if you leave here? What? Runes, but of what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place, a relic, an inscription, anything. The structure here in front of me, yes, a tower of some sort, partially melted. A strange twist of fate. It seems our perception of this place not so different as it would be elsewhere. Well, as I used to see it, it feels as though I am dreaming while awake. This is more than the faded memory of than Medion led us to believe. These remains have long since turned to ash, and yet they retain their form. Huh. The metallic pillar is partially melted, likely something in the distance past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Huh. Look here, this part is relatively intact. The intricate design at the top suggests it is man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. Person just chilling AFK. Pretty. I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, it is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Huh. I feel like this is only a portion of the music. Like, this is not the actual song. Are we doing this? I got fucking big primals now, idiot. I don't even need to use them against you. You're dead. That's never good. Were you able to find anything? As I feared. Still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing closer, then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. I'm gonna go kill this fucking thing, because fuck this. I think I might see something over there. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Are we all seeing different things? Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Wait a minute, we're not going to talk about that? Agreed. We only found more questions, and we are in desperate need of answers. Wait a minute. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's starboard we've yet to explore. Let us try searching there then. What are we doing? These guys are the worst fucking Star Trek field team. JP, a word before we join the others. That's never good. Amon's first word was Gus. Her first name was Gus. What the fuck? What's the name of that place? The Vitrified Fort. I guess we need to find... Oh, not really. Wait a minute. How many aether currents are here? Why isn't that showing? I don't know why I just dismounted. To the north. See them too, don't you? The dragons. Yeah. So I thought their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgard some more and mine with Indhalig is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Etheris? Better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? Is this the planet that Midgard some more left? To come to Etheris? Maybe. Maybe. Walk, thanks for that Prime Gaming. The fuck?
Dragons? Here?
What you see is a memory of a world that once was.
Oh, hey.
A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
Yo,
What? Their world is dead?
Yo, can we have our pal back?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness.
Hey, can we have our thing back?
These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
Thank you.
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
What?
Oh, yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words. Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered
Why did Yurianji like fucking choke on a hot dog?
Causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Okay, well, that... I mean, I appreciate the attempt. I'm kind of along, you know,
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Why don't we just use our emotions to change reality?
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
I mean, look. Thancred's not dead. His soul still exists. He's fine. He's fine. We're just, you know. Yeah, we'll find his little soul. We got this, you guys. Oh, sorry. I wasn't reading this. Soul without body, a form of being, or I was reading this, but not aloud. A form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Meteon. Estinian, JP, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhaps they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there's a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Dudu, thanks for the 35. Very well. We can reconvene here when everything has finished. Meteon said these dragons are shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not like to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please be careful. Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. That guy's kind of a tryhard. Let me get this little Aether right here. Oh my god, who is this fucking stream sniper? Can I get a report in COT, please, and get this little stream sniper removed here? I gotta go see a thing about a thing. You joined my instance? It's still reportable, okay? You guys, I teleported across the galaxy. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, beautiful times with the ads. Incredible. Rough stone fort. Hey, oh man, 530 caster gear. Wait, how much? $1,500 gold. Jesus Christ. Something in my tale alters not its course. If thou knowest my brethren once ruled these skies, will our kingdom return? Should I boast that I was the first among the hunters and the comrades I failed to live again? Nay, once I lived, and now I wait the coming oblivion, nothing more. This is not our home. To our home did come the metal demons, who of life and joy scoured it clean. These are mere bones, and among them did we rest our wings never forevermore. It was now the morning, traveler. Thou wilt not find solace here, called us traveler. Visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world, thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame. Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march into oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. It just dawned on me, chat, that we're going to go from the end of one of my favorite games of all time to the beginning of one of my favorite franchises of all time tomorrow with Halo. It's kind of wild. Wild times. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch and wait and end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempting me to raise my voice in lamentation. Null, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the right to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. Ah, yes, the warrior of light, Lusty Joe. You know, you gotta give it to this guy. He knows what he's doing. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, no bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat, never had we known such shame. Stilled are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. Ignominy? Ignominy. We fly no more. Can I get a dictionary.com on ignominy, please? We fly no more. Only sink into oblivion. Ignominy? That's what we're going with? Ignominy. What's it mean? What's it mean? Give me some of those SAT dictionaries. Yoshi Peach just out here making sure kids graduate. Great personal dishonor or humiliation. Okay. A lot of Dargans. They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground, or was. I've seen similar on Etheros. Trying to get some gum. Hold on. Midgard somewheres. Kind must have once lived and thrived in a place such as this. Beecher said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, we found an egg that could hatch. We're gonna find that egg. Does this final zone go pretty quick? Because it kind of feels like it's going pretty fast. We're already almost halfway through it. Gorgeous. So Dark Arrows. The boisterous howling has quieted. By the hand only me and Dark Arrows are laughing right now. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon or something resembling... Oh, and Reggie as well. I see what's happening here. Was that your child? Perhaps some eggs within Omnor, indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, thou beast hath slain, maybe of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Yeah, I know, Reggie. It's fucking hilarious. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Explain. Long ago, they descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. It was a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Oh, we're getting some backstory. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. Survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild, a futile effort. In pure soil replete with aether, did we once cultivate our nesting grounds. But our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. What few survive to hatch emerges abominations. We shall have no new progeny. There are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contest for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won. They too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. Wait. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence. Free from strife and suffering, still a stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there's another star. It's over for us. No, we're all dead. The fuck is this? Why is there a nostril in my fucking ings? Yeah, so to explain what me and the mods were laughing at real quick. We had our first suspicious user on the channel who was a ban evader when he came by. He typed a message and he said, "This guy comes 8 hours a day, sad face. Click here to learn more." What does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. Whoa, a test of wool? Will. Okay, something's going on with the fucking quest text. The bereaved dragon has fallen silent, leaving Astidian to sigh with frustration. They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed, a pain I understand and wish I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we've learned. Come. Wrong one. What the fuck is that? That's like an S rank, right? Whoa. I do think, though it doesn't necessarily matter for fans of the game, I do think from a review perspective, the quest forms in this game, in this expansion, are definitely going to knock it. We're able to establish any meaningful contact with dragons. Like there's so many escort quests. I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, JP Astidian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone onto a potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundary of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. It would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside this space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Loperitus to search for a potential path. However, ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surroundings. Until we know more, I think it's too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Medion told us before, The emotions dictate reality here. Might be key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. Ow! So what you're saying is, we have no way forward. At present, aye. If it is indeed emotion that governs this island, perhaps it is not Medion's, the dragon that holds us here. We must kill the dragons. The Tower of Conflict and have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons or any other here on this island to advance. Sound theory, disheartening though it may be. Welcome to Depression Isle. We have your depression on the left and the right. If this is the case, what recourse do we have? They're not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife without irrefutable proof. The future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Medion meant to unmake us, and then there on the Ragnarok, there and then and there on the Ragnarok. And she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again, in like manner, by overpowering the prevailing emotions. 'Twas Ultima Thule's architect, Medion herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leadership among them, as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most, potent enough mayhap to dictate the course for others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart. But mayhap one of you will fare better? And I shall guide thee. Al-Ind, they call him in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. Uh-oh. What you got for me, Estinian? He just wanted to be emotional. I'm a little hesitant to say that I'm enjoying the final zone. Or not enjoying the final zone, but I guess we'll see. I'm still early on. The Tempest was a little weird until we got to see the end of it, I suppose. Land. His voice.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Immediately with the fucking Heavensward music.
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Look, bitch. Our pride is crushed and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled and the heavens offer no comfort. There is nothing left for our kind. Our long lives are cursed as we await the end. Still a stone we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the Expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
True. Arcan? On another star? And yet, upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have sent him forward as the one who conversed. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
It mattereth not whether we fly. Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheel turn. You should probably shower. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive.
Yikes.
Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict.
Big if true.
No. You must be willing to confront it. To stare into the face of your foe and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity.
Stinian's fucking pissed.
And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Estinian!
Oh, he's gone.
Stay back.
We tire of war, we tire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished, crimson stained. Our misery, our shame, too much to bear. Release us from war, from life.
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
See you soon, Estinian.
No! Not Estinian too!
He's good. It's fine.
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us.
Yep.
Sacrificed himself to remake this place. Like Thancred did.
Yep.
Oh, Alphino.
He's not dead, guys.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray.
He better not fucking be dead. I'm about to write
would
Yoshi
not.
P a goddamn fan mail. Fucking best goddamn character. It's gonna get strongly worded. Don't do this to me. I haven't gotten a fucking single Aether current. Fuck off, mate. Yo, fuck off. Fuck out of here. Should kill that mob. It gives lots of XP, the big robot dog. How dare you? First, you wipe me on floor 199 of Palace in the Den, Kate. And now, you ask me to go aggro that mob? Are we on the moon? No, Brian, we're at the edge of the universe, because Final Fantasy. And then you stream snipe me? Look there, the wind. Yeah, I know, that thing. As Estinian's doing, I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. You stream sniped me? I didn't stream snipe you. You don't even stream. Powerful Gale delivered to another island where the sign should arrive before long. Oh, that's not good. We did it. Found a way forward for us. The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Estinian knew them better than most. It's true, he did. He's a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. And he's still fighting Alphino, just like Thancred. That's right, Elze, he's not dead. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, while we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Elze is right, we must press on for their sake. Stop acting like they're dead! They ain't dead! That's bannable right there. Oh boy. Roads paved. Sacrifice. Yeah, that quest text is getting a little... I think they're patching this tomorrow, you guys. As your Stola and Alizé said, we must continue. I think they're going to patch that tomorrow. Notice a change in our surroundings. Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. It would be prudent to learn more of it, then. Tread carefully lest we lose our footing in this sand. Sand? Well, this is different. Whoa. Whoa. How is he still able to see? Were not the violet crystal embedded in its surface, 'twould appear as an ordinary stone. A curious script hath been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language with which I am familiar. Cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. Eschew? I hate that word. So we may assume this is the work of another race, or one we have yet to encounter. Medion claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wend its way towards a similar end. Eschew? That's what I thought it was. Also, bless you. What do you suppose that is over there? Well, that's a giant circle with a bunch of tentacles. I'm not sure. It's hard to make out this distance, but its surface seems to bear the same crystals as this monument. Meaning there's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. You know, I still haven't seen my collector's edition shit. Oh yeah, actually, since I bought those 5 retainer things, I bet you my inventory's full. My mail. Did they really do this? Is there really one all the way up top here? That looks fucking sick. Whoa, I hadn't seen that yet. Look out below! What the hell? Hail, travelers. This is the most unexpected occurrence. Oh, hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me. I had forgotten an exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and attention, Ia, I believe was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you're welcome to use this appellation. As for our nomenclature, to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kaf Kujd. Kujg? Yes. Kaf Kujd of the Ya. We encounter beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. Okay. Presume we are having this conversation via the medium of aether or dynamis, as this space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. I gather your response to my presence is positive then. That as well. There's something I wish to ask you. If they try to sell me DLC chat, like yourselves, we Ia are aether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are composed of biological composition to those we once possessed. Big if true. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. That's rather a lot, isn't it? My apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why, to bring it into our existence, of course. Oh. Though need is perhaps too strong a word, it would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through use of etheric exsanguinators. But such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalist among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only with bodies of flesh. Great. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Okay, Ishtal. Here we go. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the Ia, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the Ia wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. What the hell is going on this place? It's going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we must forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. I fail to see why a civilization so advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, we'll find no answers dallying here. Let's be on our way. Yeah, we're kind of taking this way too smoothly. That makes a lot of sense. On a giant whale in the middle of the fucking... or the edge of the galaxy. Moving slow as shit. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a depressing, you know, area. Thoughts on this, the theme? It's, you know, it's not the cheeriest. What the fuck? Illuminon. Luminion. Level cheater? Is that an S rank? B rank? More like dead rank. Motherfucking Garuda. Motherfucking Ifrit. Titan. Didn't even drop anything. There's a way to make them smaller, Niz. You only get something if it's a weekly mark. Oh, right. It's been a while. Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If, in our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in a motile state, rest assured they would not object free to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts forward towards one of the crystalline domiciles to communicate. Weird. Cast your thoughts toward the crystalline domicile, but there's no response. You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment, if you would. Oh. He wants us to talk to the other folks first. That place looks the most interesting. How close to a ad break are we? Okay, about 10 minutes. Perfect. I need to use the restroom, so we'll use it in the next ad break. Why we seek our aid, do you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when I last emerged? Do I look straight up yet? Yeah. Bix Bite the Archaeologist. Thanks for that tier 1 sub. Welcome. Appreciate that. Erg. Ag. Sounds like the end to a Joss Whedon production. Strange moaning comes and goes, but it soon fades into silence. Erg. Arg. Do your inquiries yield satisfactory responses? I see. If they fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated aether now. Worry not, there are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. More importantly, you said the few did answer your request for an audience, yes? Imagine they will be with us ere long. I'm not liking these quest names, y'all. Flesh Abandoned. No. I don't think I will. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few Ia have awakened. Ah, there they are. Now I just have that Nelly song. Andale, baby. Yeah, whoa, what's up? May I introduce you to Lalak? What? Lalak, Dudik, and Need. It's been too long, Kupkaj. I dare say Sadir 4 has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers. Ah, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is as plain to see as the neighboring systems. But my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awaken you. Am I the one that struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the divergence they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. By the way, Kooft Kooj, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form. Yes. So long has it been. It had completely escaped my mind, and still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. Neither do I. Pity. I was hoping you would. Perhaps we could search the archives for the answer. Come now. Need. The archives have long been frozen lest we subject ourselves to further dolors. Surely you recall that much. Ah! Of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh, such as they, must regularly replenish their aether. By contributing to their replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. What the fuck is this? That's right, that's right. We duly invite you to join us in communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Excellent. If you would care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest aether. I don't know. Are they going to feast on us? Going to be wandering to Kingdom Hearts? Well, this is the end of the universe, Brian. This is the final zone in the game. Shit's happened. Facility is where we replenish our ether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Now then, if you would take your place with your comrades, the place will soon be awash with purest aether. Please absorb as much as you like. I don't know, you guys. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. Okay. You brace again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Just as I suspected, as meticulously as one might recreate the ES home world, this is Ultima Thule. One simply cannot generate aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amarant. However, appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is memories of the dead with whom we deal. Oh shit. So, do you have your fill of aether? Alas, we couldn't observe it. A deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your aether? Well, you see. What did I say? Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. To think their mouth serves not only to expel sound, to draw in sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably cannot partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with the sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain the vessels of the flesh, and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? You, flesh and blood beings, are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Ea yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible such as land to the intangible such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress. But the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was too distressingly middling, you see, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed, we would have more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations until we finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. It's kind of nice. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we'll share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms. Their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? They're about to say, like, life is meaningless. What thinkest thou? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Eligaya? Oh, nice. They know that we run an ad break every hour of the stream, and they wanted us to make sure that we all enjoy said ad break. So if you don't want to see said ads, you can drop a Prime Gaming gifted and or a $5 sub, or you can just watch the ads and we'll see you on the other side. All right. Fundamental truth. You'll hear it, of course. Let us learn what has such an enlightened people, what has led such an enlightened people to its end. We won't accept this quest yet, because I must attune. Should be retainer time? Oh yeah, you're right. Less than 1 minute, baby. They're finishing right now. Have you enjoyed Summoner? I have, yeah. Be right back. Actually, hold on. The login server still shitting out 2002s today? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I lie at the couch and point the monitor at me while I'm in queue. That might be the, like, laziest fucking shit I've ever heard. Dude, alpha is the worst thing to get from a retainer. There is nothing worse than alpha. Single fire crystal? I would actually rather have 3. I would actually have a single fire crystal compared to alpha. The amount of alphas that I've descent over the past 2.5 years. I mean, it knows no bounds. It honestly knows no bounds. Stuffed Bombako is the new stuff alpha? Yes. Yes, it is. You are correct with that. Nice, Blosky. That's the way to do it. You're in it to win it. Damn, I mean, was that selling? God damn. Why does everyone want that? Does that look good or something? The Rakasha Teko? What is the Rakasha Teko? Teko? Teko with 2 Ks? What is that set? I mean, it looks okay. You can make crap ton of gemstone mats. Oh, I know. That's why the top 2 are those things in particular. Let us continue, chat. With Nelly. Alien Nelly. I knew he was an alien. Oh boy. Where knowledge leads. Here we join the EA. There's one trifling matter I would fain investigate. JP Graham, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the Adobe. If you would kindly follow me. Abode, not Adobe. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Urianje, but I trust you have your best interest at heart. The rest of us shall go ahead to the Elegia. Or Elegia. Less to worry about. We won't start without you. Yeah, we had a couple viewers get them. Manasora. Is there a mailbox here? No. Yeah, there better be a mailbox at the end of the universe. Oh shit. Don't do it. Whoa. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Alright, this place shall serve. Is it the spring that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is not to investigate. 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. Why has he gotta always be plotting? This motherfucker. Literally nonstop. Always plotting. You have our undivided attention. As we have established, here in Ultima Thule, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. Where do they shit? So faithfully formed are the simulacra. They believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? Maybe I made contact with them while they still lived. I mean, we know that to be true. Of course. She must have visited the stars of the dragons in Iya before their race perished in their entirety. Thus, could she make their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than she had relied on any historical account? Then had she relied. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tell, Medion perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own. A heightened sense of empathy, intrinsic to her nature as an intellecty. In the course of her starfaring adventure, if she encountered beings who strongly desired a cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Oh. Even if she possesseth the power to grant it. Jesus. The power of the dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by the longing for death, Medion did unleash dynamis and ushered the dragons and the EA until their doom. Could be true. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, a fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves, is this, in this place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth the most desperately for oblivion? That's what I ask myself all the time. Why'd you tell us this now? There again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. I mean, he's right. As for thee, let us consider it fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in the chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I have fulfilled my own destiny. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, but I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. Is he going to apologize for making me read his dialogue for 3 expansions? The answer to the question, really the entire game. At what moment might I stand strongest? He's definitely about to sacrifice himself. After all we've been through, I will only say this. Do what you must, and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend, I shall. Without further ado then, let us join our comrades. Let us be off too, to Eligea. Yeah, Urian J's about to dust himself. I'll save myself 30 seconds. I don't think they're really going to be dead. Copium. This guy sounds a little bit like Moonanites.
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world.
Okay.
We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, the phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion has since continued unabated.
Okay.
Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery.
That the Earth is flat. Yes, I know.
The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age.
I mean, that's what's going to happen to ours. Theoretically.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it.
I feel like Yoshi P has had a rough couple of years.
Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort. Why strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost.
Well, I mean, this is just like planet nihilism.
Rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss.
Well,
if you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
I mean, they're not wrong. They do spin facts, though.
So that's your story.
She out.
While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it.
She out.
Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
No.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain.
Uh-oh.
I would not be happier in ignorance.
See you later.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
She's got Alizé.
The most important
Quiet,
lesson
kids.
I've learned
The adults are speaking.
is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have.
Like a motherfucking...
I will always seek out new knowledge.
Right.
And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble mortal minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
We'll see you, Y'shtola.
Keep calm and listen well.
She's going to parlor
Though
now,
my body
chat.
will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it. Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
That do be true, though.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic.
You don't tell
We came
motherfucking
here
Azim
knowing
what
what
to do.
victory may cost. So press on. Press on, and do not look back.
You don't tell me what to do, Y'shtola. You don't pay my sub. What, is he going as well?
I shall join thee.
Okay.
As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
Great.
My resolve
We've created
has
a
never
death
been
cult.
as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats.
This next area is going to be fucking
This
annoying.
truth I have learned in the course of our journey.
We're going to run into fucking
And many though my shortcomings may be, I may
Cayenne
also
and his
claim to
goddamn
excel in
castle or
prophecy.
some shit.
My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
Well, they're not really suiciding. Now I'm honestly starting to kind of worry that they might actually be dead.
What's this? An extinguished
I'm
civilization.
gonna have to turn on my copium mask here soon.
Rekindled.
That's right.
Don't do it.
Our quest
Don't
doesn't
rush
end
at her.
here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Planet's core or some shit.
Is that?
Reveal yourself,
another star?
Lavos.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death.
No, they didn't.
But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris.
Yikes.
To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friend's emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Well, you guys want to do a dungeon real quick before we... It's crazy that we're not even doing level 90 quest. We ain't even doing 90 quest, y'all. Victory lost. Great. Again, patch is coming tomorrow, guys. Ready to continue? Let's make way for that light shown. Yustola and Urianjay have opened the way for us. Oh, is this level 90? Oh, 90 quest. We are close, boys and girls and MBs. And I hit the wrong button. Why are there spider fucking... Fuck off. Assholes. Damn, we got another one of those things up. That one's even bigger. That might be an S rank. Arc ETA. Yeah, I'll come back for the Aether quest tonight. I will go get the Aether right over here, though. Dark Karos, you can put level 90 in the title now if you want. We do be on that level 90 quest, yo. This game's kind of actually wild. Hold on. Oh. Alright, I gotta take a quick break, chat. The dog and the cat got outside. Sorry, I'll be right back. Alright, we got him. Sorry about that. The music changed? What are you guys talking about? There's no music change. There is? Why would you troll me in my own chat? It's just like so messed up, you know? All right, we gotta go south. Whoa. And then there was 4. Well, I would think that the dungeon has to be soon, especially if we're supposed to run it with a trust, because we have our tank, our other DPS, and our healer right here. Yes, I can feel it, the Aether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is the portal, and no mistake. Let's see where it leads. Whoa. What's up, Skyform? Is this Alpha's? I mean, Omega's world? 100%. This is definitely Omega's world. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Yeah, this shit's Alpha's world. Or Omega. Attack as soon as you arrive. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? Let's try and find denizens who are amenable to conversation. Should also get the lay of the land, see how far we can go. I'll help Alpha know with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of the terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, you'd best take care of yourselves. We'll find you once we've finished exploring. Is the land of the hopefuls trying to get a 3080? Yikes. I expect the twins will seek out the outmost bounds of the isle, so I suppose we search the central area. There are machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood. Like those you encountered, they will most likely certainly attack anyone who ventured too close. So let us avoid them and look for others that appear more approachable. Which way? Southeast. That way? Whoa. Being chased by Beta. No. I'm jealous of how quickly the mobs die. Well, Summoner's kind of bursty. Or can be bursty, I should say. What the hell? What the fuck? There's like so many. Well, I know we're going there eventually. Further to the west? Dude, this is kind of... They kind of just like threw all of these here. Wait, how many is that? Oh. We're close. What the hell is that? All right, well, that's all of them. Now let's MSQ. Was that Ragnarok? Look, the machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Beg your pardon. We are searching for the denizens of this star. Whoa. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label, interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to the planet Blip Bloop. The planet? What? Could you please repeat that? It appears your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. It may be translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called the Omicrons. Oh my God, they're so scary right now. Oh my God. This is the scariest planet, chat. We stand within one of our outposts. The Omicrons, you say? And what is it that you do here? We are preparing for war. As we presently do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody or terminated. Oh, not a little frightening, these Omicrons, but at least they seem to be forthright. I will see what what else I can learn from this fellow. If you can try speaking with the others. Let me get this little thing. And they look cool. Oh yeah, no, I saw the thing. Oh, don't you worry. You must progress further through the Endwalker Mansion area in order to access the Defender's Wear. Okay. Blip bloop. Autonomous weapon deployment complete. Vanguard armament complete. Munitions level satisfactory. Combat readiness nominal. Awaiting instructions from Sir. Maintaining state of combat readiness. Measuring combat capability. Result negligible. Subject falls outside targeting parameters. Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons, and our objective is self-enhancement. In order to achieve this, we venture forth in conquest to acquire combat data and resources. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the homeworld of beings whose strength was said to be without parallel, the dragons. Yep. Yet, though the endeavor yielded a wealth of combat data, the star was rendered barren and unable to yield resources. A subsequent costing determined that the losses incurred exceeded the gains. Yep. It's Omegas. Greetings, traveler. While venturing outside the outpost, beware of malfunctioning units. Whoa. They do not heed Sir commands and indiscriminately attack all non-Omicrons. For the avoidance of confusion, be advised that Sir is the alias of Stigma 1. Sir issues instructions from our forces as the foremost of the 6 strategic matrices that bear the designation Stigma. Hey, Graha, we need to go. We need to get out of here, bro. We need to leave. You learned a few things. So did I. What are you doing, Ollie? Here we share our findings. However, I believe it is best to step outside the outpost. Come with me. Yeah, where is Ligma? Oh, there you are. We finished surveying the area. This will come as no surprise, but there was no way forward. They were portals like the one we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. And as before, I must locate the embodiment of the emotion that bars the way. What are yourselves? Did you find anyone to speak with? So the Omicron seek to advance themselves through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign. Their leader has yet to issue new commands, and so they wait. In such a place, who could it be that fits Urianje's description? The souls whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. Urianje said this? During our investigation before we joined you in Elegea. Look, we didn't mean to deceive you. It was just Urianje. You know how he is. So that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given what we know of this place, it's certainly a curious state of affairs. While the dragons and the Ia long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. As much as it may lead to destruction, it may be considered a distinct desire. In order to find the source of this dominant emotion, I believe we should seek out their leader, this Sir. According to M032, the first Omicron with whom we spoke, there is a console by which we might communicate with it. M032 also added that it would be pointless exercise, but that in itself, I believe, is worth investigating. What say you? Yeah. The quest names are getting a little bit ridiculous. Maybe we should have waited for the patch tomorrow to fix them. Oops. No. He is ready to set forth. The console we seek lies on the far side of the tile. Given the nature of the ground, the route may not be entirely direct as it seems. Let us all watch our step as we make our way. I'm trolling, chat. Oh yeah, does that say file not found? Maybe. You might be right. Yeah, that guy's been in a long cutscene. Appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? She screamed password at it. Tried touching, smacking, and tuning with the console, but there's no response. No luck, I see. There must be a way to activate it. There must. Ooh,
well,
waste.
I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it?
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here.
Okay.
Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
True that.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects
Don't
of
say
lightning?
that word ever again.
because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic? You still have it! Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the superweapon Omega. Wait, the actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have
God
the control
damn it.
module. And there I was getting all excited.
Does that only
Never
exist
mind.
if you've done that
An
raid?
old-fashioned spell will suffice.
That's awesome if so. You didn't get it? Nice, that's awesome.
It worked!
Open information to Communications Module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As the primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait, we have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative.
How do these robots have emotional response then?
Maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Alright. Oh no. aid Anduin. May ye find ye self swiftly back through the queue. Let's focus on our search of the outpost. Alzay and I will try speaking with the Omicrons this time in hopes that we might learn something new. Meanwhile, perhaps you and Gralloch could observe them from a distance. These beings are systematic and routine by nature, but if there are any that aren't, it shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. If there are no questions, let's begin at once. Oh, there it goes, Rip! As we came this way, I believe I spied a promising vantage point. Follow me. Pretty badass looking. All right, where does it want us to go? Wasted XP? Oh, true. Oh, God. Wait, is this? That's the second, second one. Well, the second one that we found, but it's obviously the same one, yeah. Whoa, whoa. All right, dude. All right, dude. Oh, no, oh my God, he's so fast, he's so fast, he's so fast. No! I clicked the wrong one. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, he was zooming. An Omicron wandering aimlessly where? Aha, I see it. What? It looks so weird. Let's lift the base, let's follow it. Wait. Oh, we gotta go all the way up there. Chat. By a simple yes or no, not giving away the name or design, is there a mount that you can get for all level 90s? No. Wow, that's saddening. Maybe I get patched in though. Oh, it's an item? Okay. Say no more. It's not here, but it definitely came this way. I must have used the portal. Time to go through and see what we find. Oh. The Tree of Life? I see. Oh shit, ads are gonna roll. I'm hitting the delay. What up? What is your query? Ah, you found it. What are you doing here? I'm looking at the tree. Quite an unusual specimen. What is the device attached to it? The tree is a sample collected from another star. As it cannot survive in our environment, however, it requires life support. That is the function of the device. To go such lengths to sustain it. Is there something special about this tree? Benign foreign matter. Protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. However, when I behold the tree, I may feel as though there's a problem. In order to become strong, we have continued to enhance ourselves like we did countless others. We conquered the star whence this tree came. It is the last remnants of a dead world, and there is nothing towards which it may aspire. Yet it grows, extends its branches, sprouts leaves, produces seeds. Why does it seek to continue? How was it made to behave in such a way, and to what end? I do not understand. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies, I shall return to the designated post and assume a state of combat readiness. So it's acting outside of orders. Perhaps it is simply a malfunctioning Omicron. These are by no means uncommon. But it also may be a unit possessed of the ability to make decisions, one not unlike Sir. I believe this bears further investigation. What? To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Oh, he relates to this shit. Tell me, JP, one day when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? You're not here so you can be in a story. Maybe in a footnote. Of course. Why wouldn't you be? I mean, I don't want to be mean to the dude. So of course. Why wouldn't you be? I truly think so. That would be a... Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we'd best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. Hello, world. Okay. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Some fucking fourth wall shit. All right, chat, we are due for an ad break. So, because of that, we're going to run some ads. I'm going to go do my retainers, okay? And you're not going to miss anything story-wise, so feel free to sit tight, leave the stream, stand up, walk away, get a drink, use the restroom. Do what you need to do, because the ads are going to play. If you also want to support the channel, you can use a Prime Gaming $5 and or gifted sub, and you won't have to see the ads at all. Okay? Anyways, here are the ads. All right. I'm actually going to use the restroom as well as get these retainers, so I will step away and be right back, chat, for those that are not seeing ads. BRB. Okay. Oh, you got it. Come on. Oh. This damn dog. Whoops. A pair of hop duds? I don't know what that is. There's a 5800 Q on our server. Remember when people yesterday kept telling me, no, JP, the queue's not gonna be any bigger during the launch of the game? That wouldn't make any sense. You're so stupid. Where are you now, motherfuckers, in your wrongness? Is that one who was weirdly aggressive about it? Yeah. Yeah, there was. Oh god, I went to the wrong place. Well, whatever, it's a cheap teleport. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ads are over. Press says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good because the units were of no help. They all had the same thing to say about the extended operations unit. There's no way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's a business as usual at the outpost. But enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. Well, there was a tree, you see. An Omicron, trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. This unit may well be in a position of leadership, perhaps even one of those that comprise Sir. As we know, the Omicrons invade other stars and enhance themselves using the spoils of conquest. With the technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, be it in part or in whole. Setting aside the question of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. When I attempted to probe further, it promptly ended the conversation. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would be willing to reveal its true identity. Oh, realization. I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, that could suggest that it has a connection to Sir. An inspired idea, I dare say it's worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board this time. You must allow me to do the honors. I'll stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. For my part, then I'll approach our suspect and divert its attention. During which time, I want you to observe it closely for the anomalous behavior. I should mention that shortly before you returned, an Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, Ollie's very excited, it headed off towards the console. At first I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphino. Alright, Alphino and I will stand by at the console. And when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. It's never a good idea to split up. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are watching over us. Come, my friend, let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron.